Okay, so I'm back to YouTube and I'm basically going to kind of just use this time in this space a little bit to talk about books I've read, because Instagram, I've tried Goodreads, I've tried all of it, and the problem I run into is I just don't want to type it. I want to talk it, so I figured this would be a good way to do that. So I've recently finished Dark Age by Pierce Brown, which is the 5th in his Red Rising series. He has done it again. Without fail, I think in every one of Pierce Brown's Red Rising series books, I have wanted to read it, cried to get it done in a day, which is near impossible with how thick and long his books are. And he's just, he's an excellent author. So fast, one of the few male authors over female authors switches, but his Dark Age book was that I prefer. Is so reminiscent of his other books. Interesting. Pierce Brown isn't afraid, honestly, to kill off his characters, okay? And the fact that he's not afraid to demolish the foundation that he's laid in order to really bring that book to the next level. And this book was absolutely no different. He was fantastic. The writing, I think, can get a little overwhelming. Pierce Brown, because he's created this world of science fiction, and there tends to be deep space. This creation aspect he's bringing into it. I mean, because he's trying to show you what he sees in his head. It's reminiscent of A Court of Thorns and Roses, which, I mean, the problem with Pierce Brown, though, and it's one I found Lord of the Rings, that sometimes happens with a lot of male authors, is they get caught up in that description. So there are times when I read it and I'm like, you lost me 2 paragraphs back, and then I have to go back and reread it because it's detailing the intricacies of a takeover or the intricacies of a spaceship battle, which, I mean, no matter how hard we try, we've never seen a spaceship battle, so we're not gonna get exactly that. Other than that, I thought it was very, very interesting. I cried like a baby, let me tell you, like a little finishing it. And really it made me so excited for the next one to come out. I would give this book probably I'm gonna say 8 out of 10, because like I said, with that description, you get caught in it and then you try to get out of it, and it just, sometimes you get a little, like, there were times if I had the TV on and I was reading one of his mini descriptions, distracted, I would get distracted by the TV and end up watching TV, and it'll take me an extra 10 minutes to get through the chapter. So that is the only reason that I give it an 8 out of 10. Of course, like I said, I see that a lot with male authors. Not to say it's obviously all male authors, blah, blah. No, that's absolutely not true. But it's just something I see more prevalent with male authors. Other than that, I think that's it. So I would say I think absolutely Pierce Brown is a wonderful author. And I think that main character that's rising in mind, because I'm sorry, skip 10 seconds, 20 seconds if you don't want to hear this. But honestly, Pax, Alexander was my favorite. Spoiler alert, very upset. Is really rising into the forefront. I'm very upset. If you want to discuss more in the comments, really just using this to kind of, I'm really just using this time to kind of discuss these books, and please feel free, get a little bit out and talk. These will be very, very short, probably 2 to 3 books a week, so they will be very frequent. If you want to discuss in the comments, I read. Please subscribe if you enjoy these. I try to not make them too long because I have the tendency of, if it's so, other than that, give me a book review and it's 20 minutes long. Recommendations on what you would like to see in these videos. If you would like me to read the descriptions of the books, I can definitely do. I'm not gonna read it. This is kind of just my first, so I'm going for it. Thanks. Have a great day, guys.